Pulling the injectors out of it now. We got 2 out. We got 4 more to go to get out. Get that bolt out of that one, then I'll put a pry bar pointer to come out. Alright, ready to come out. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to look, ain't it? Yeah.
Number 6 pumping a little oil too. Get them out, I'm gonna get you to spin it over.
Blow it out. Okay.
Yep. But I'm gonna see about this number 6.
That was the one that was so wet, right?
6 and 5. Got damage there to them. Watch it turn it for me. That's wet.
Well, they just bust on the ends and start seeping out of them. Is that what they do?
No, the coal that is supposed to, you know, open and close it.
Yeah.
And what happens is that on the end here, that you got a spring tension up in there.
Right.
That hose that has to get to that amount of pressure for it to pop.
Okay.
And when they leak, that spring tension is weak, and that coil pack can be weak with it, and it causes them to sit there and just drip instead of holding to do the pop off.
Okay. Instead of firing when they're supposed to, then.
They'll be sitting there dripping in it.
Okay. So that's the reason why when I throttled up, then it smoked so bad and everything.
It's
and
trying
weak.
to burn that extra in there.
I got you.
It's bad with it too. No, but really. Now use your rag, get on top of it and push straight down. Feel it pop.
There you go. At least those ain't like the ones on Kevin's got those rubber washer seals on them.
Before we put them in.
You can go and tighten them down.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to try to crank it here. It don't have no muffler on it right now, so listen. We changed the transfer pump on it too. It's not wanting to pick up. Dang it, boy. I'd have run the battery down on this thing on the camera, waiting on that thing to crank just then. Man, some of this stuff can be so aggravating to fool with. She's wide open now. So she'll crank back up now. It had gotten so bad that even after you've been running it, if you shut the machine off, it wouldn't crank back up without ether. But she'll crank now. The powder on this road here. Deep stuff. So anywho, got that done. I've been having to crank that thing on ether now. I serviced that machine when I went to Noonan, Georgia. And right after I serviced it, that's when it started acting a fool. So I've been cranking it ever since then. That's been a while back now too. It's been probably 350 hours or better, something like that. So got that taken care of. Still got to pull the pump off of it here shortly and put a new coupler between the pump and the engine that's got like a nylon bushing or something in between there, and those things wear out, and what it's doing is hitting metal to metal in there on it now, knocking when I turn the machine off. And to do it, you have to pull the pump, slap off of it to do it, and you have to drain the hydraulic tank, all that good stuff like that. It's a rather fun job, to say the least. Oh, and Pine Putwood initially gave us 4 loads for the week, but then they came back and told us we could only haul 1 this week. So I got that monster pile there piled up. Monster pile to the right of my machine in there piled up. So we'll just sit on it, see what happens.